you doing? This is Gary Bledsoe here. I'm here with another part of my video blog series. I guess you could say my video blogs or whatever you want to call it. Something just to give you a little bit of motivation. You know, as everyone knows, I'm in the network marketing industry. I've been in the network marketing industry since 1997. And during that time, I had, a few successes with the companies that I joined. I learned a lot. That was the most important thing to me, is I learned so much. I was an excellent student to mentors that were teaching me, mentors that were teaching the teams that I was a part of. And I learned exactly what they told me. I did exactly what they did. I followed success. And one of the things that I learned about the network marketing industry is that just same way how in real estate it's all about location. Well, in this industry, it's all about timing. Now, not just timing as far as when you go out there and you're prospecting and you find a new potential prospect that might be eventually become a recruit. Also, timing when it comes to your teammates. Timing as far as how they are going to operate in their business, how they're going to take their business to the next level. And see, I have a few steps that I've always say when it comes to timing. This is what I've learned from my mentors, and I'm going to pass it on to other people, because I never tell anybody that I'm an expert, because I am not an expert. However, I am a great student to the point where I feel like I can be a teacher now from the things that I've learned, and I want to pass it on to other people who may want to go out there and motivate and inspire and coach their team. See, the number one thing you should always understand, when a person says no, he or she does not mean no. They mean not right now. That's all it means. Now, that not now can last for an eternity. It can last for years. It can last for months. It can last for days. But it just means not right now. It means that they're not ready to get started right now. So you should never take it personal. Because when you do take it personal, that energy that you project will come off of you, and it will come onto them. You may not be able to see it. It's intangible. You ain't going to be able to see it, touch it, feel it, smell it. However, when they feel that energy off you, that desperation, they will never join you. They will never become a part of your business. They will, because they will say, you know what, this person was desperate. This person took it personal when I told them I wasn't ready. Now I'm ready, and I'm not going to join. I'm going to find someone else that gave me a better impression. You know, they just because they're not ready now, it could be a lot of reasons why they're not ready now. And I give you a few reasons why they're not ready. Number one, they have a lack of belief in themselves. A lot of times people have never sat down and really thought about exactly what it takes for them to go out there and be successful. That's why you ask some people a lot of times, well, what if this happened to you? What would you do? As far as hitting the lottery or something like that, they would say, well, I don't know. I never really thought about it. People have never really believed that they can go out and achieve success. And that's that's something that they have to deal with first. That's what's going to cause them to be ready when they are ready. When they realize that they can do it. Also, they have a lack of belief maybe in your company, based on things that was told to them about your company, things that were told to them about your products or something like that. So they have a lack of belief in the company and the product. So maybe they need to conduct more research in order to be able to have an increased belief in your company. They have what I call their belief window on their car is foggy. So they need to just wipe it off. They need to get the windshield wiper kicking in so they can remove that doubt, remove that fog, so that they can believe in your company and product. And the best way you can get them to believe in your company and products is to show them that you use it, and to go out there and continue to fight towards your success. When you do that and show them that you really love this company and you believe in it, they'll start saying, hey, you know what, this person believes in it. Maybe I should believe in it also, because they believe in it something. Also, they have, number three, they have personal reasons. A lot of times people go through tragedies, they go through different things. And like I always said, if you don't work on your mind, you don't work on your brain, when you do encounter those type of tragedies, you don't know how to handle it. And a lot of times people have not been faced with that. They don't really know how to handle it. Everyone, we're all human, and we're going to run into something. We're going to run into some deaths. We're going to run into some financial troubles. We're going to run into some, emotional situations, things like that. And we have to learn how to deal with it in order for us to move on. But some people haven't dealt with it, so that's why timing isn't right for them. They don't see the value in joining. A lot of times people need to see a why something, why they need to do something, and they may not see a value in joining your company. You understand? I always say that maybe number five, their current situation does not require change. They may be happy in their current job. They may be happy with the type of income they got. They may be comfortable with where they live and the kind of car they drive, and someone telling them to go to work at this time and taking a break. They may be comfortable, so it does not require change. There is no value in why they need to join your company yet. So as time time goes on, once they, if a situation changes in their life and they realize, hey, wait a minute, I think I need to join this company now. The value will shift and they will see why they need to join. The way that you do that, the way that you keep in touch with people is to just ask them, how can, is it possible I can keep following up with you? Is it possible I can keep in touch with you? Because you as a leader must understand it's timing. It's all about timing. So when they're ready, they'll move. When they're ready to do something, even your teammates. Sometimes your teammates may perform less than you expect them to perform. And guess what? They're right. You understand? It's all about timing. When something, they may stay in your business, they may stay stagnant, they may do whatever they have to do to just, stay in your business, at a minimum status. However, something may click and they say, you know what? I'm ready. That's timing. And then they'll go out and they may be one of your biggest earners in your company. The number 2 big reason why, if your name is not out there, when they are ready, they're going to find someone else. See, this is why you must always constantly keep your name circulating in the marketplace. You must always go out and realize that the numbers can't beat you and you can't beat the numbers. This is a game of large numbers. You must go out and speak to as many people. You must go out and you must get your name attracted by as many people. Who you are must be attracted by as many people as possible out there in the marketplace. Because when that person is ready, or whenever a person is ready, they will seek for you. They will look for you because your name is circulating out there so much that they say, you know what, I want to go to you. Even if you don't get a lot of people to join right away, to continue to keep the name going. Keep it going because eventually you're going to start getting people. See, a lot of situations that happen now happen because I understood, me and my partner, we understood delayed gratification. We understood that if we kept talking to as many people as we could, if we kept our name in the marketplace as much as possible, that eventually the gratification of what we wanted will eventually come to the point where now we get people signing up every so often without even talking to them because they see our information online or they see our information, as far as business cards that might be out there circulating in the marketplace, flyers, advertisements, things that we have out there. People decided, hey, you know what, I'm going to join. I'm ready now. See, small steps taken over time will eventually get you to where you want to go. I call it the slight edge. One of my best mentors, and I'm going to mention his name. I usually don't mention people's name in videos, but Jeff Olson. The Slight Edge book was something that changed my life when I read that book because it was like taking small steps over time. That one little shift. A lot of people are looking, like he says in the book, for that quantum leap. You can't get that quantum leap. You have to learn how to take small steps eventually over time that will compound out, and eventually you will get there. That's why you must always seek personal development and condition your mind so that way you'll be able to endure the process of going along your journey and getting to what you want. Understand the power of stickability. One of my first mentors told me, understand the power of stickability. Stay around long enough so that way when they're ready to join, they will look for you, they will find you, they will be there. For example, just say for instance, you decided to be a part of your company. And then you decided, you know what, I'm tired of doing this. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to, and you've been prospecting people, trying to get them in business, talking to your friends and family. And guess what happens? Since you left the business and got discouraged, got frustrated, they decided that when timing was right for them, that they went ahead and joined the business. But since you wasn't there, they joined under someone else. They went under someone else. And guess what? You decided to come back to that business and decided to get involved. And you went to them. And you say, hey, to my cousin. Hey, cousin Fred. Hi, listen, are you ready to get started in business? And cousin Fred tells you, no, I'm not ready to get started. I already started. And I'm under this lady that lives in another state. Or I'm under this person that lives in another town. And guess what? They're their number one income earner. They're the number one person on their team out there making big money. And you had the opportunity to have that person on your team. But because you did not understand the power of stickability, you left the business, they went and joined someone else, and they raised their business and got big. And you lost a possible income potential, possible powerful teammate. So stay around long enough. I always tell people, say every time you decide to quit, tell yourself, I'm going to be here a year from now. And this is how you do it. If you run into a hiccup 3 months from now, say, hey, a minute, go to the calendar and say, wait a minute. You know what? It ain't quite 12 months yet. I still have some more months to go. Let me stay here. Then when you run into another hiccup, maybe 6 months later, say, hey, it ain't quite 12 months yet. I'm going to stay here again. And then when you get to that 12th month, if you run into a hiccup, say, you know what? I'm going to make a promise to myself. I'm going to be here another 12 months from now. I'm going to be here another year from now. I always say give yourself a 5-year game plan of working like crazy so that way you can be free for the rest of your life. See, number 3 big point. Never doubt that you are in the right place at the right time. You should never doubt that you're not in the right place at the right time. Wherever you are meant to be based on the decisions that you made previously in your life. That's all it is. The decisions you're making right now are getting you to where you're going to be in the future. So you must make sure you make the correct decisions. See, you need to give. The more they need you have to understand the philosophy. And I'm looking at my notes here, and you have to understand this is so powerful that they need you more than you need them. And if you walk around, I'm not saying be cocky and have a big ego about yourself, but understand that when you're prospecting someone that's at a job every day, that's letting the job dictate to them what time to come to work, what time to go home, what time to take a break, what time they can eat lunch, where they live based on the amount of money they make, what kind of car they drive based on the amount of money they make, whether they can take their kids out to dinner, whether they can buy their kids new sneakers, whether they can buy their kids new clothes. If they decide that that's okay with them and you come with the term and try to show them something different, you trying to show them how they can be free, how they can change all of they are telling them what to do, that they can change it where they can tell themselves what to do, they can tell themselves what time to go to lunch, or they can tell themselves what time to come home. If you are prospecting them on a business opportunity that can help them change their life, guess what? They need you more than you need them. And you must understand that. You don't tell them that. You don't project that over to them. But you understand. So when they say no, say, okay, well, they need me more than I need them. I'm going to be here. I'm going to stick around long enough. And I'm going to be ready when they are ready, when the timing is right. See, never doubt that you're truly there to help them. You're there to help them. You're not there to hurt them. You're there to help them. You're there to offer freedom to them. See, I always believe people have died, people have went to war, so that way this country can be free. But we do not truly honor the people if we're not taking advantage of something called the financial freedom. If we're not taking advantage of that, we're not honoring them. See, we have to understand, and this is something that I was told years ago, and I love it. And I'm going to close with this. Some will, some won't. Somewhere, 6 or more will. So move on, never give up or quit. Thank you so much. Once again, this is Gary Bledsoe, and I hope this helped you.